Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Tony Max. Y'all know I do it to the max. Coming back at y'all again with another fantastic episode of Truth to Life, where we discuss real-life issues that affect real-life people in real, everyday life. Well, in today's issue, we're going to discuss a woman is a woman and a man is a man. Well, gee, Tony Max, isn't that the unspoken obvious? Of course it is. However, there's a deeper message behind the behaviors of women, and I'm going to go into detail about it. So, hope you got your pen and your pad. You ready? Come on, let's dig in. What do I mean when I say a woman is a woman and a man is a man? Well, let me be explicitly precise. In all other cultures, whatever they may be, Asian, Latin, white, the women understand clearly that they are females. And as a female, you have a position to play. In all other cultures, they're women, they understand the assignment. Let's just use the Middle Eastern and the Asian cultures. They send their women, a lot of times they're women, they come to the US, they get their education, and they become doctors, right? And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's throw something out there. Let's say that their husband, that a Middle Eastern woman, right? Her husband is a mechanic, okay? When she gets, now clearly a doctor makes significantly more than an auto mechanic, okay? She never loses sight of the fact that her husband is a man, period. Meaning, the translation is this: she understands that he's still the head of the household despite how much money she brings in or he brings in. See, in a relationship, in a serious committed relationship, marriage being my focal point, the goal of the relationship is the business as a whole. As long as the business is successful, meaning the marriage as a whole, everyone wins. The children win, the husband wins, and the wife wins. Let me give you a situation. Let's say that the husband doesn't make as much money. Let's say that the husband works at Walmart for whatever reason. That's just where he is right now. He's a supervisor at Walmart. So let's say maybe he makes 30, 40,000 a year. Whatever job it is, he makes about, let's say he makes the average, about 40 grand a year, right? And let's say that because of the lifestyle that they want as a whole, as a unit, that the wife has to work a part-time gig to earn maybe an additional 20 grand, right? Part-time. Well, guess what? All of that money goes into one pot. Sure, they can have their separate accounts for personal uses on both sides, but the bulk of the money, like the for entertainment purposes, I guess, for the husband and his hobbies and the wife and her hobbies, shopping or whatever it is, those specific accounts set to the side for those specific purposes. However, the main, she comes with all of her checks and dumps them into the main account. He comes with all of his, dumps them into the main account. And when it's time to do the budgeting, to allocate certain funds for entertainment, etc., then we can do that because now we have a bigger pot. But if your goal, women, is me, I want this, and me, and ain't no I, there is no I in team. You have to move as one. God's word says. Anytime I come with something, it's always gonna be God's word says. If it's not God's word says, then it's your opinion. And who cares about our opinions? We have an instruction manual to follow. Why would we need to formulate opinions when we already have the instruction manual? All you gotta do is read, comprehend properly, and then do it. Nike, just do it. The children win. The husband wins. The wife wins. Happy marriage, happy life. We all win as one. We all move as one. We all function as one. The business of relationships, the ultimate goal is marriage. And in order for the marriage to be successful, two things has to happen. Number one, the woman has to understand her assignment, for one, and number two, all of the money goes into the pot, into the bank account of the business. And the business is the marriage. For the marriage to be successful, it doesn't matter who's bringing in the majority of the money. So it's like this. Here's the psychology behind that. Your money, as the woman, your money, husband, is our money. My money is my money. That's not how it goes. It just doesn't work like that. In order for the marriage to be successful, we don't need to have problems and arguments about money. The way that we avoid that, we curtail that, we circumvent that, is by making sure that everyone's side hustle, everyone's main hustle, whatever it may be, we put that all into one pot. And then we disperse it accordingly. It's a marriage. That problem with these modern-minded, Americanized, westernized black women is that they lose sight of that because now I have education. Now, not at first, but now I'm making an extra dollar a month. Let me ask you this, ladies. I got a question for you. When something goes bumping at night, who do you expect to go down there and take care of that? Your man, right? Okay, but hold on. You make more money than he do. You're more educated than he is. But the fact still remains that he's a man, and as a man, he is obligated to go take care of whatever that bump in the night is. It's just basic common sense. See, a lot of you modern-minded women are going against your biological imperative, and that's counterintuitive to the reason why you were created in the first place, which is to continue life, to procreate. That's your purpose. Take care of the house, take care of the kids, take care of the husband. In the nuclear family. But because the media has convinced you that you don't need a man, now what happens? You're left to your own devices. So when you're left out here to your own devices to fend for yourself, you really have to fend for yourself. Ladies, y'all need to think about this because this is affecting y'all. It's not affecting us. We just trying to give y'all the game. We coming to give y'all the game and you're refusing the information, those of you who are insolent. But understand, at the end of the day, what goes around comes around. And what you put out to the world is what you're going to get back. So if this is all you have to put out is your I don't need a man and your masculinity, that's what you're going to get back. You might want to think about it. You still need protection. You're always going to need protection. Sure, you can call the police. First, you got to get to your phone. Secondly, you got to make the call. Thirdly, you got to wait for them to arrive. I'll get a gun. First, you got to get to your gun. Secondly, you got to know how to handle your gun. That requires practice at the shooting range, which takes time away from your everyday life and what you like to normally do. And then thirdly, you gotta make sure that you're not dealing with a cat that also has a gun that's breaking it. I mean, it's just so many different variables. Check this out. You're gonna always need man's muscle for whatever it is. What about that tire that needs to be changed? Do you really always want to have to call AAA? And even, let's say he doesn't know how to change a tire. He can still protect you. So instead of you being stuck out somewhere by yourself, now you have your man that's there to keep you safe until AAA arrives. I mean, there are just so many countless, endless benefits. The structure that we bring as men, the discipline that we bring as men, the balance that we bring as men, the strength, the protection that we bring as men. I mean, it's just so many different things that goes with it, as opposed to being on your own, out here by yourself. You don't have any headship, no man over your head, meaning no father, no brother, no uncle, no grandpa, no man, no husband. You're not under no man, then you free game, you open game. So that means that you can get beat up and ain't no man there to protect you, or you can't call no man. Yeah, you can call the police. Again, he still got to get there. But if it's your man, 9 times out of 10, your man is going to be within close proximity if he's not right there with you. But guys, again, his name is the name that's going to keep you covered, that's going to keep you protected, because he's your man. So that covering, like God's word says, is what y'all need as women. y'all might want to think about that. I hope you do something with this information because we all know the solution to the problem. Read you some books. Make yourself better. Work on self-improvement, improving who you are as a person overall, and then as a woman, understanding the assignment of why women are here on this planet in the first place. So, with that being said, thanks for the love and support. Thanks for coming to the channel. Thanks for the continued subscriptions. I really appreciate you. We're growing slowly but surely, but we're getting there, and we're going to get there pretty quickly. As soon as I get back consistent as I had been in the past before I lost my information. Anyway, the music that you hear in the background is music that I've made in the past before Jesus. For those of you who like it and want to hear more, click on the link in the upper right hand corner in the banner or below the video where it says show more or read more, and stay tuned for much more content in the future. Till next we meet, peace and progress to you, baby. P.L.A.Y.A salute to you.